I'm a man with a different form. I've changed forms this training camp, not only just physically but mentally. I feel good, man. I feel like I can be myself now that that's in the past. I think, and I've said it already, having something like your worst nightmare sort of come true it's liberating. There's a freedom in it, and I feel free. I feel like now I can step inside this cage, and I don't know if I can feel any worse than what I've already felt, and I feel like I can just be myself now. You know, it's in the past, and there wasn't much you can do about it, and just focusing on the things that you can control. And I've done that. I focus on the present moment, focus on what I can control right now, and what I can control on Saturday. And I have a good feeling. Dustin Poirier was the right pick. I think he's making some waves in a lightweight division. He's knocked out some pretty formidable names and done it in a great fashion. So I think he's an action fighter who puts on a show, and I think he's the right pick as of right now, 100%. The manner in which I win will matter. Not just the win. Just the win is. It could be very debatable amongst media, amongst fans about how they feel about it, but in the manner I win on Saturday that's going to determine what goes on next. I don't know if the title was the end-all be-all. The title for me was just a byproduct of beating really good opponents. So my goal isn't always the title. It's just to get the best guys in front of me to put on the biggest fights. And the byproduct of that usually is a world title. I was able to do that. I won a world title. That night wasn't my night. I don't have the world title, but it's not the end-all be-all. It never is. I will get the world title again, but it's not because it's what I'm pursuing. I'm just going to get it because it's going to be a byproduct of beating the names that are the biggest names in the division.
When you look back at the end of your career, do you think you'll look back and say, like, man, I was part of history, or is that night something you just want to not, you know?
That night for me is history. I don't want to look at it as I'd rather not be part of that night than be part of it. Put it that way.